Good afternoon, everyone. Please don't put copyrights on this, YouTube. The reason I'm making the video right at this moment is because Boss cracks me up, yeah? He is so clever and so silly all at once. Kind of like us humans, if you ask me, when I think about it. This might get annoying, but probably less annoying than me fucking around with my camera. Hey people, so let's just bear with Liv, because I don't always think things through correctly first. Right, so I've got music playing on my Spotify on the TV, right? Come on, buddy! So I came into my room to do something, make my bed maybe. I did come in here for a reason, and I made my bed and realized I should probably fold the washing I've done, because I've done all my washing, and I did sort of cheat because I put it all through the machine and then all through the dryer, because I stopped being able to I really hope this doesn't look weird when it uploads, because I have no idea what's going on with my devices, as per usual. There does appear to be a lag, and I'm not sure why. And I was talking to my note taker on a Zoom call this morning, and I'm paused again. The clock is going, but the picture stops moving. I meant to be looking at the lens anyway, right? I always look at myself. What can I say? I'm one of those people, and I'm okay with that. Anyway, where am I at? So I spoke to my note taker. Oh, couldn't believe it. I organised the appointment yesterday, right? Because I have spoken about my note taker many times before. Like, she is a goddess. She's my university earth angel. I've been getting called an angel for university a lot because I've helped many people, but there are many people helping me too, and this woman is one of them. She's also one of them that I have said, please think of something, because I have every intention of meeting the people that have helped me in person to say thank you to their faces, because that is who I am, yeah? And I told my note taker, I reckon, a year ago or so, I was like, doesn't matter how long it takes, doesn't matter what year it is, when I finished the actual degree, I said to her, I'm taking you out. It's your choice where we go, provided there are like vegan options, vegetarian options. But yeah, obviously it's on me, yeah? And I know she has a soft spot for me because, well, one, she's said it, and two, because we are kind of like friends. Like, it's really, there's a reason that it says on my, like, I write all over my house if you're new, so there are literally notes to myself written in permanent marker on the walls. The really important ones I get tattooed on me. Look at how good it's looking. My dog is bitching his fucking head off, right? So the reason I turn the camera on is because Boss is going crazy out in the living room. Hopefully you can't hear him do this, but I can, so maybe. Now, I am a huge heavy metal fan, yeah? Like, that's probably my favourite genre of music, yeah? Anything I can headbang and scream, and to me, I love it, yeah? But I also I love many different things, right? And one of my random playlists has got things like Paul Simon, for example, you know, to Tool, System of the there's so many, right? My current favourite song to listen to at the moment, over and over again, that I have every intention of making my ringtone, is David Bowie's Dance Magic, or Magic Dance from the Labyrinth. Anyway, currently Michael Jackson is playing on the the playlist that I'm listening to, yeah? And to me, even as a dog, right, I mean, none of us fully have any idea how the fuck consciousness works as it is. So don't even try to think that. None of us can even try to imagine what it might be like to actually be a dog, yeah? But why doesn't Boss just leave the room? That's what I can't figure out. Why doesn't he just come to here? Like, I've been calling him since he started bitching. Like, come out of the fucking living room, which is where the music is obviously louder, and he'd be fine. But instead, he stays in the living room with the music, and he just moans and moans and moans and moans. And Boss is obviously, like, means the world to me, yeah? And I was going to say is one of my top 3 things that gets me through life. But there's more than 3 things that gets me through life. But I'm not living in a house of silence, because a lot of the time I hear nothing. Like, it is like so quiet in my home, except for when the dog is going crazy, or if I'm not listening to music while doing schoolwork or watching a lecture or whatever. Like, you could hear a fucking pin drip in my house, and there's only so long a person can listen to the silence, because silence becomes deafening, which is a fun way to put it, but true. Anyway, so as I said last night, Rocky Horror Show was back, okay? Universe heard me, manifestation, everything Liv says, she says it for a reason. I still recommend you all start just listening to what I'm doing. It takes literally no money. You don't have to, like, my theory is if someone's trying to convince you to sign up to do something, how do I put this? I mean, there are obviously things you do need to pay for. I need ADHD coaching and tutoring. That's a given, yeah? I'm paying nearly $2,000 to get through this trimester. Hopefully in one piece, yeah? Because I've just checked all the dates and everything, and according to what I can tell, because of the way the units are being restructured and that exams are not exams anymore, it appears as if the end of unit fucking exam is whatever the hell they call it, the quiz thing, yeah? Fuck it. Oh, I was gonna say I'll go back in there and I'll read it, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna get copyrighted on this as it is, and I'm not gonna make it worse by going in where the music's actually loud. By the way, if anyone watches this and knows of a way that I'm able to, like, I need to, like, actually talk to a human being at YouTube so they can explain to me how I can have music in the background of my videos without these copyrights, because I will very happily pay for some kind of subscription or something so that I can make videos while my music's on, because it is one of the things that really frustrates me, if I'm honest, and it does stop me taking a lot of videos. Like, for the amount of videos and posts that I have published, and if you look at my channel, I'm at more than 1,000 videos published, right? I have not seen them all. I'm still working my way backwards. Like I said, I think I'm at the 29th or 28th of October. I have no idea how far I've got to go back, but once I get to where I was, because I'm fixed, all the dates are wrong. Like, currently I think it's day 686 today, but if you look at the dates, it'll be like early 80s, the 70s, and then I think it drops to like mid 50s, so it's clearly fucked up. But it's not because I've missed that many, it's because they're all completely dated wrong. But I did see where I messed it up. It's just that I'm sure you can appreciate, like, everything is manually done, and then I have to resync it to my website. Like, again, if there was a way to publish on one and it automatically sync to the other, I would pay for that, because I'm much more happier paying people to do things that they know what the fuck they're doing than to spend any time or effort trying to get my head around shit that's just pointless, to be honest. Because, yeah. Anyway, I do have a lot of schoolwork to do. It is 1:50 in the afternoon, as I've said, on the 16th of November. Rocky Horror is opening on, so the opening night for it coming back, and it's only here for a very limited time, is Friday the 9th of February. According to the unit guide, I'll be completely finished by the 7th of February, which is the Wednesday. So I've emailed the unit chair to get clarification on this, because I've decided that, I mean, I'm almost 100% positive that I have said in many occasions since watching them recently that I really want to watch them again. Like, I looked at flights to fly interstate. I looked at tickets to try and get more for here. Like I would go to Rocky Horror Show live every single day it was here, if that was something I could do. If I had more money than I knew what the fuck to do with, and I'm saying that, I don't really believe in wasting money on really fucking ridiculous crap. Rocky Horror to me isn't a ridiculous crap. It's like my life savior, and Frankenfurter's my role model. He's like, I was gonna say, he's the man I love the most in this world, besides Boss and Mr. X. And Mr. X is a whole different thing again, right? Because even I don't know what the fuck. Anyway, my point is, Frankenfurter is what makes me feel alive and good, and the whole movie premise and everything about it, and it totally makes sense why I am the way that I am, given the way, and it's interesting because all the things I believe in are actually spoken about in the movie. I've been watching it for, what, let's say 9, 19, 29, what was that, 20 years, so 39, that would make it 30 years, so what, 29 years or so? That's a long fucking time to be so in love with the movie, right? It's funny though, because I'm still trying to find the picture I want, right? And I've just remembered that, oh, it's loud, I hope they don't copyright me. Sorry, YouTube, please, I really need my channel. Anyway, I've realized that I actually have Rocky Horror on a USB, right, that's in the back of my TV, right? So I've got, obviously, like I've said, the VCR copy from when I was 10. It's so tattered, but it is like my, literally, it's like my, like, I don't know, what do they call it? Like a safety blanket, safety thing, right? Just seeing it instantly makes me feel like amazing. But I've also got like multiple copies of the DVD, multiple copies of the CD. Though if you've followed me along recently enough, you will know that there are many different versions to the soundtrack for Rocky Horror. And the particular one I wanted and spent a great deal of time researching, to find the fucker, because it's impossible to find it in store, is the 25th anniversary of the original Rocky Horror Show soundtrack. And the reason I say that is the absolute best version, and that is because they leave so much of the dialogue in between. It really is like watching the movie when you hear the soundtrack. But I just cannot find the picture I want. It makes absolutely no sense, because the picture I want, I know from the movie, is a full picture. So why they fucking chop the rest of his legs off? Got no idea. But I've decided, and if I'm truthfully honest, I'm actually going to do it as soon as I've gotten off this, because curiosity's got the best of me now. to put the USB into the computer, get it to the part that I want, and then see if I can screenshot the fucking thing. Because if I can do that, that will help me narrow this down. Because, like I say, unless I'm talking about things and shit comes out of my mouth that I don't even know about, and that happens a lot. Another reason I make these videos, because I make them and then I'm like, do I actually think that? And then I have to really question myself, yeah? I don't think any of us are taught how to go within and really truly question what we think, feel, believe, and value, because I'd be willing to bet 9 out of 10 of you probably using cognitive dissonance with a lot of things in life. I mean, I do it for sure. I'm vaping, cigarettes, nicotine, all of that. Bad, bad, bad. I've got a vape in my hand, so I'm not going to judge, you know. Like, I'm legally prescribed weed, so, like, I think I said to someone, I was like, there is absolutely nothing no one can ever possibly say to me that is going to make me even remotely think about quitting weed. I don't actually even smoke it every day anymore. But it fucking annoys me when people call it a drug. I'm gonna be honest. If you're gonna call weed a drug, you may as well call coffee one too. Same as the gym. Gym, weed, and the fucking coffee, as far as I'm concerned, are the same level of drugs. Yeah? Okay? Talking about ice and heroin, whole different kettle of fish, yeah? But yeah. Oh, and I have decided to list the fucking Snapchat link in the comment I think I wrote yesterday, might have been. I will upload it to my about page. I haven't, the about page I want to change, but I just don't know what I want to put at the moment, because I feel like this is changing. Like, this is definitely just me just telling you all about my life, my feelings, my thoughts, and my beliefs, and if any of it registers and makes any sense to the next person and helps even in the littlest of way, then it's totally worth it. And thankfully for me, I have this unbelievable ability, even I think so sometimes, to share things that most people couldn't even comprehend. But then again, I film therapy, so like, I think we already know that. I haven't filmed my doctors for the last couple of times simply because the phone is it's good. I'm happy. I'm very grateful. I got given basically a new phone for free, but I am going to have to invest in a new one. And just simply, it hasn't really been feasible the last couple of times, so to speak. But like, I have therapy on the 22nd of November, and that'll be filmed. So yeah. But I really do got to go and do work, because I've got one thing I need to do for homework, and I haven't done it. And what is it, Thursday today? Thankfully, thank fucking fuck, excuse me, I was able to get the tutoring switch from Friday at 10:30 in the morning till Saturday at 10:30, so that gives me the extra day. But I really do need to buckle the hell down now and get on with it, because it's 1:59 in the afternoon, and I don't know how it got to be that time. Especially since oh no, that's the thing. I had the Zoom meeting with the work, my note taken, and we made it for 9:30, and I was like, look, I feel really silly having to say this. I was like, but I'm really having issues at the moment with sleeping and getting up and hearing things. I was like, do you reckon you could please call me to make sure I'm actually up for it, right? And oh, he's doing it again, bitching, like, fuck it. Boss! He's not smart. Anyway, I see the neighbour out, better take it with ladder back. Because noise is coming at me from everywhere. Paul Simon's playing, and it's awesome. Let me see if I can hold on.